Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor here. I hope you're having an amazing day as per usual. In today's video, I want to talk about what I think is by far the biggest lie in high ticket sales, right? Now, first, we're going to talk about what the marketers say, what I've experienced, what the reality is, and the problem that I'm seeing at the moment in the market, right? Now, I've talked about it briefly in my videos. I always throw shade and talk about it here and there, but I wanted to make a video addressing this topic in full and in length, right? So what do I mean by marketers and I mean marketers versus sales guys? There's a video on my YouTube channel explaining in depth, but long story short, what it means, why I like to throw stones at marketers all the time is because quite frankly, the reason why I made the RSA and the reason I do what I do today is because I got so sick of people getting burned in this industry, getting lack of information, and not getting the results they wanted to because again, this is exactly what I experienced myself coming to this industry with the wrong expectations, right? Which I'm going to talk about here in a second. But what's actually happening, and what I would say the biggest lie in high ticket sales is that it's going to be easy. I'm going to tell you right here and now, high ticket sales as a career is not going to be easy. Plain and simple, right? Brass tacks, that is exactly how it is, right? It's simple, it's definitely not going to be easy. You're going to have so many undesirable results. You're going to have so many setbacks. You're going to have undesirable outcomes, right? Things are not going to go your way. This is the general path to getting to something great, my friend. And doing something different to the masses, 90% of people, and doing something, making money online, making more money than majority of people on planet Earth, having geographical freedom, time freedom, that is earned. It is not easy. It doesn't happen overnight, but this is what the marketers sell you all the time. How many times have you heard this? You type a few messages on your phone per day and you're going to make $1 million overnight. You can travel the world, close deals by the beach. You just become a high ticket closer, right? You've probably heard all that, right? It's probably why you're watching the YouTube channel, right? You've found someone that maybe knows a little bit what they're talking about, right? Going to give you the reality. The main thing is again the big problem is that it's going to be fast, it's going to be easy, it's going to be overnight, there's going to be no problems, there's no challenge. Which I get it, I understand. This is marketing, right? People have to sell people into what they want and give them what they need. But the problem is people aren't getting what they need. They're not getting the right skills, the right mentor, the right everything, the right expertise, the right experience. I'm seeing it literally daily, being in the trenches for my own business. I talk to guys every single week, right? 3 to 4 people a day now, and it just every single time it happens. I've invested in a coach, I've invested in a mentor. I don't think it's what I need to get to where I want to go, and every single time I have to tell them, "You are right," and then they look at the RSA and they go, "Well, I have to spend more money on myself," and it hurts even more, right? Which is why I created this business in the first place, is because to give people the right education, the right expectation, and the right support and mentorship to actually get to where they want to go. Because this fulfills me quite heavily, right? I get more excited about a student result than a Stripe screenshot, right? A Stripe payment, right? It gets me more gassed up, right? You can ask any of my students that. They'll probably vouch me on that point. So what's the actual reality? Right? Brass tacks, the reality is it will take you potentially 6 months to a year to get some really good quantifiable result. That's the brass tacks, right? Sales is a career. It's not some magical bubble. It's not some magical thing. It's just an industry. It's an economy. It's a small, or it used to be a small economy. Now it's a big economy, which is selling online education. High ticket closing, becoming a high ticket closer, is just being a salesperson remote. Right? So many people try to tiptoe around it or try to make becoming a salesperson sexy, right? Which it isn't. Being a salesperson isn't sexy. Sometimes it isn't fun, right? In fact, you're going to get rejected, right? This is the reality, by the way. I'm going through that part here. It will take time to get the result you're looking for. It is unsexy. You will get rejected, right? You will learn. You will fall flat on your face. You will feel embarrassed. You will fail, right? You will have calls that will suck. You'll have setting calls. You might get let go by a company, right? There are so many challenges that you're going to go through, and you're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to personally develop. I think it's the best career to get into by far, and that's why I'm able to do what I do today. But again, it's not going to be easy, right? This is the problem that most people are sold on. It's not going to be easy. The reality is it will take you actually a quantifiable time to get a decent result, right? yes, you can get results very quickly, but I'm speaking to the large majority here. And I know if you're watching this video, you're probably going to appreciate that. Most people won't get a result super quickly, right? That's just brass tacks. Most people actually won't put in the effort, right? That's a big thing. Most people talk a big game, right? They talk a big talk, but they can't walk the walk, right? They just can't. And so, majority of people will take longer than others, right? And this primarily, I believe, in my belief, is a lot to do with mindset, especially if you're equipped with the right skills and the right training, the right mentorship. Everything that determines your success is up here, right? How you think about the world, what shapes your reality. Everything that you think up here is what, basically you could bring into the external world. Your internal world shapes your external world, right? So that's the reality of it. That's what it actually looks like, actually getting this industry. It will be hard. It's not going to be easy. It's not sexy, right? And it will take time, right? Everything takes time. Great things take time. They don't happen overnight. And no matter what any guru tells you, no matter what anybody else tells you, it's going to take some time, right? It will take some time. Now, what the problem that I'm seeing in the market right now is at the moment, there are floods of tens of hundreds of thousands of people that come into the industry daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and the industry is just becoming worse and worse and worse and worse from people who come in, they expect the world, they don't get results overnight, they quit, they leave the industry, they lose their money, and they just don't get what they're looking for, right? Which is extremely sad. So at the moment, the primary thing and my mission, my vision with the RSA and what I'm trying to do is make it a better place for sales education, professional career education of how to actually land your dream role, how to actually find your right opportunities, how to sell, all that type of stuff. Accumulation of my $50,000 of my own money and spent on sales education. It's all inside that platform. That's why I've created it, right? Because there is nothing more fulfilling than showing people the mistakes and helping them overcome that and take the timeline from this with me, or the mic like that, I'm just going to take it away from my face, to like this, right? There's nothing more fulfilling than seeing guys smash out the park, get roles in like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. There's nothing really honestly cooler than that. So without further ado, that's the biggest lie in high ticket sales as I see it at the moment. And yeah, hopefully you learned that something today that's it's not going to be easy, right? That's pretty much the only thing I want you to take away from today, right? So that's it for me, guys, from me, and I will see you in the next video.